Hi, my name is Brianna Brodeur, and this is my little brother Harrison. When he was born, I was so excited by all the things we were going to do together and all the adventures we would share growing up. But things don't always turn out quite the way we expect them to. Harrison was diagnosed with regressive autism shortly before he turned 2, completely turning inward and losing any ability to communicate. This was 12 and a half years ago, and while he is still nonverbal and in some ways has not progressed, he has reconnected with the world and has become a source of great joy in my life. Here is my not quite so little brother now, and for someone who doesn't talk, he sure has a lot to say. Harrison is a blessing in my life, and I wouldn't be who I am today if not for him. Growing up with a sibling with autism has allowed me to have many experiences that my peers with normally developing siblings have not had. The gifts I've received from growing up with autism have helped shape who I am, who I strive to be, and I will carry them with me for the rest of my life. Like most siblings of those with autism, I have had to grow up faster than my peers. When I was young, my parents spent the majority of their time caring for my brother. Soon, I became a caregiver for my brother as well, cleaning up his accidents and helping with his baths. In doing so, autism has given me the gift of early maturity. This early maturity has helped me in all aspects of my life, from interpersonal relationships to my work ethic. Along with early maturity, autism has taught me not to sweat the small things in life. Harrison owns hundreds of hardcover books and even more plastic animals. Whenever it seems as if we've finally picked up all of his toys, Harrison will dump them out of their bins, completely covering the floor. Instead of becoming upset over the fact that my house is not perfectly clean, or frustrated that I have to pick up my brother's toys for the 1,000th time, autism has given me the gift to simply laugh at the situation and be happy knowing that my brother is having a good time with his toys. My house can be cleaned at another time, and all that matters in the moment is the joy that making a mess brings to my brother. One of the best memories I have with my brother is an ordinary family movie night we had a few years ago. My father and I were passing a ball back and forth while we were watching our family movie. One pass I made to my father was a little off target, and the ball drifted toward Harrison. Normally, Harrison would simply sit there and let the ball hit him. Harrison, like many kids with autism, has issues using his fine motor skills. Because of these issues, normal tasks involving his hands have been difficult for my brother, such as catching and throwing a ball. Instead of letting the ball hit him, Harrison caught it. Even more miraculous, he pushed it forward with his hands, throwing the ball back to me. This is such a special moment to me because it was the first night my brother was ever able to throw a ball. Autism has allowed me to have a more profound appreciation for the life given to me. Seeing Harrison struggle with simple tasks, such as brushing his teeth, putting on his shoes, and throwing a ball, has taught me to be grateful for the easy life that has been given to me. I'm incredibly lucky to be independent and able to appreciate the value of that independence, not taking it for granted. Lastly, the gift I treasure most about having a sibling with autism is learning to love unconditionally. I love my brother more than anything in the world. Ever since I was a little kid, I would always answer that my favorite thing to do was play with my brother. I live to see the sparkle in his eyes as he laughs from the tickles I'm giving him. This undying love I have for my brother has evolved into a burning passion which drives me to fight for autism awareness and inclusion in my community. This past year, my high school raised money to benefit a local school for kids with autism. I was able to give a speech to the entire school addressing what life is like with a sibling with autism. I am absolutely terrified of public speaking, but the love I have for my brother gave me the strength to persevere and educate a group of students on what autism really is, opening their eyes to a life they never would have been able to understand otherwise.
While it is natural to think that the parents don't know how to control their kids when you see that a child is acting out in public, we need to give the family the benefit of the doubt. Perhaps the child is maintaining his or her composure to the best of their ability. The best thing to do in these situations is to stay out of their way and smile. I have learned so much more from my brother than I could have ever hoped. He has taught me to be a much more loving, caring, and patient person than I would have been without him. Every person with autism has their own little tics that upset them and things that motivate them. You could easily meet 100 people with autism and no two would be the same. The thing that binds these people is the overwhelming love they give to everyone they meet.
As I look toward my future, I hope to continue to shine a light on autism and share with the world the wonderful gifts that having an autistic brother has brought me.